Hi there. Let's do Proverbs 16 for May 16th. Over there. Are you ready? Verse 1. The reflections of the heart belong to mankind, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Right? It says in other ones, the plans of the heart. Okay? Your plans, your motives belong to you, but God's going to have his way. Okay? The answer of the tongue is from the Lord. 2. All a person's ways seem right to him, but the Lord weighs motives. Some versions say spirits. Weighs your human spirit, motive, reason behind it. The Lord weighs that. Commit your activities to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Yeah, that's everything you do. All right. If you're committing all your activities to the Lord, you're not going to do anything wrong, are you? 4. The Lord has prepared everything for his purpose, even the wicked for the day of disaster. That's deep to think about, huh? This one's important. Everyone with a proud heart is detestable to the Lord. Be assured, he will not go unpunished. Okay? Pride. You have pride? Are you full of pride? God doesn't like pride, okay? God likes humble. One of the overriding themes of Proverbs is to be humble and not prideful. Okay? There's a lot of this going on today. 6. Iniquity is atoned for by loyalty and faithfulness, and one turns from evil by fear of the Lord. Okay. Iniquity is grossly immoral behavior. Okay. Can be atoned for by loyalty and faithfulness. And fear of the Lord makes one turn from evil. Happens all the time. People get saved. 7. When a person's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. You think that's important? I think so. Okay. 8. This is always a good one. Better a little with righteousness than great income with injustice. Better to be little. You could expand on that, but you really don't need to. Better a little with righteousness than great income with injustice. 9. A person's heart plans his way, but the Lord determines his steps. Okay, now that's the same as verse 1. Okay? The reflections of the heart belong to mankind, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Okay? And this says the same thing over again. A person's heart plans his way, but the Lord determines his steps. Okay? 9 and 1 are the same. 10. God's verdict is on the lips of the king. His mouth should not give an unfair judgment. Divination. The kings are supposed to be doing God's work. They're not doing that today, are they? Honest balances and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his concern. People cheat on their scales all the time. And Solomon talks about that a lot too in Proverbs. Cheating on the scales. Ripping people off, basically, is what it is. Wicked behavior is detestable to kings, since a throne is established through righteousness. And there are wicked kings, too. 13. Righteous lips are a king's delight, and he loves one who speaks honestly. God likes that, too. But a king's fury is a messenger of death, but a wise person appeases it. All about kings. They had kings back then. There are a few kings nowadays, but when a king's face lights up, there is life. His favor is like a cloud with spring rain. All about kings. Get wisdom, how much better it is than gold, and get understanding, it is preferable to silver. Right. When they talk about wealth in here, they're talking about wisdom and understanding. Okay? Better than gold, more preferable than silver. 17. The highway of the upright avoids evil. The one who guards his way protects his life. All right? If you see trouble, go the other way. Avoid it. Okay? 18. Pride comes before destruction, and an arrogant spirit before a fall. This is a rather famous verse, okay? Pride goes before a fall. Okay? And we were talking about up here about how everyone with a proud heart is detestable to the Lord. Be assured he will not go unpunished. Verse 5. Okay? Pride, proud heart, pride comes before destruction. Be assured he will not be unpunished. And an arrogant spirit before a fall. Right? Pride and arrogance go together. Pride is thinking you're everything and know everything, and arrogance is thinking everybody else is stupider than you. Okay? You usually find out you're not the smartest person by trying to show off. 19. Better to be of lowly spirit with the humble than to divide plunder with the proud. It's afflicted. Right. Stay away from those kind of people. Stay away from those kind of people. 20. The one who understands a matter finds success, and the one who trusts in the Lord will be happy. Okay? If you understand a matter, you know how something works. Like a good mechanic, you know. You don't know why your car's doing that, but a good mechanic knows and understands all the workings, and he finds the problem. The one who trusts in the Lord will be happy. In fact, you want to be happy? Trust in the Lord. It's simple. 21. Anyone with a wise heart is called discerning, and pleasant speech increases learning. Sweetness of the lips. Be nice, okay? Be nice. 22. Insight is a fountain of life for its possessor, but the discipline of fools is folly or foolishness. All right? Insight. Let's see what the internet says about insight. The capacity to gain an accurate and deep, intuitive understanding of a person or a thing. Deep understanding of a person or a thing. Insight is the power of act of seeing into a situation, the act or result of apprehending the inner nature of things. There you go. Well, being able to see into things. Fountain of life for its possessor. That's interesting. Huh? I'm gonna highlight that just because we looked it up. Yeah? The heart of a wise person instructs his mouth. It adds learning to his speech. Instruct your mouth. Like that. I like that. Let's highlight that. Let's highlight that one. Oh, it's not going to let me. There you go. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the taste, and health to the body. I like that. All right. Say nice things. It makes people feel good. If you just say nice things. Okay? Pleasant words. There is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is the way of death. Right. Simple, huh? 26. A worker's appetite works for him because his hunger urges him on. Right? That's true. A worker's appetite works for him because his hunger urges him on. 27. A worthless person digs up evil, and his speech is like a scorching fire. Worthless person. There are people that just want to cause trouble, okay? And they've got all ages, okay? Old people, young people, they just want to cause trouble. Because they call them gossips sometimes, okay? The gossip. These nosy old gossips that like to get into everybody's business. Digging up evil. Okay, 28. A contrary person spreads conflict, and a gossip separates close friends. Now, we all know I have a huge, huge problem with gossip, okay? A contrary person. Somebody who says something and means something else, all right? Spreads conflict. Gossips spread conflict. Okay. Horrible. Horrible. 29. A violent person lures his neighbor, leading him on a path that is not good. Violent person. 30. The one who narrows his eyes is planning deceptions. The one who compresses his lips brings about evil. See people do that? Narrow their eyes. I was telling when somebody's planning, they're like, Alright. I don't do that, but they're evil persons, you know. They always, the cartoon characters and the evil, they always give them thin, beady eyes, and the good people got great big eyes, right? In cartoons. An oversimplification of things, but it's true. 31. Gray hair is a glorious crown. It is found in the ways of righteousness. Right? Got that? Gray hair is a glorious crown. Some people never get to experience it. Some people cover it up. I covered this up for a long time, dyed it, and then I finally decided that, you know what? I'm going to let it be gray. I have a crown on my face. Ooh, this is a good one. Patience is better than power, and controlling one's emotions than capturing a city. Ruling over one's spirit or controlling your emotions is more powerful than capturing a city. Wow. Patience is better than power. That's something we need to dwell on, huh? We're so used to getting everything quick nowadays that patience. Okay? You ask God for patience, you know what he's going to do? He's going to teach you patience. He's going to make you wait. 33. The lot is cast into the lap, but The lot is cast into the lap, but every decision is from the Lord. Okay, now they used to make decisions by casting lots. Okay, they would a short straw and long straws, and they would throw them out. Where the short straw landed, that's who it was. And they believed, and still today, that that was God's decision. Okay, if you're praying and you flip a coin, and they say that's God's decision where it lands. So there you have it. That's Proverbs 16 for May 16th. See what we highlighted here. We could have highlighted this whole chapter, but then we'd be talking all day. Huh? Highlighted 3. Very simple. Commit your activities to the Lord and your plans will be established. Pray over everything. Everything you do. Huh? Ask the Lord to bless your trip, your commute, your work, your meals. Just simple. We highlighted 5. Everyone with a proud heart is detestable to the Lord. Be assured he will not go unpunished. Pride. And 5 goes along with 18. Pride comes before destruction, and an arrogant spirit before a fall. Okay? Arrogance, thinking you're better than other people. Okay? So those two go together. And you can't overstress that too. You can't overstress pride. You can't overstress the fact that you need to be humble. Okay? And admit, because no matter what you do, no matter what you think, there will always be somebody that does it better. Always. Okay? And it will be the person that's humble. We highlighted 6. Iniquity or grossly immoral behavior is atoned for by loyalty and faithfulness, and one turns from evil by fear of the Lord. Okay? And that is fear of the Lord. So, grossly immoral behavior, sin, can be atoned for by loyalty and faithfulness, turning from evil and fearing the Lord. Okay? You're never too far gone. 7, we highlighted, when a person's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay? If you're following the Lord's path, those people won't bother you. Okay? They'll still be there, but they won't bother you. It doesn't say you won't have enemies. It says your enemies will be at peace with you, which means they won't bother you. And 8 is always a good one. Better a little with righteousness than great income with injustice. Yeah. It's better to have a little and be righteous. Yeah. You'll notice some poor people are much happier than some rich people are, right? And they're thankful. They have food, they have a home, they have a bed to sleep in. Right? And that's better than great income. Most rich people have more problems than you can imagine. We highlighted 13. Righteous lips are a king's delight, and he loves one who speaks honestly. Okay? God likes that too. Talk a lot about kings in here. And the king back then had the power of life and death. He was the ultimate final word. Okay? 16, important. Get wisdom. How much better it is than gold, and get understanding. It is preferable to silver. Wisdom and understanding are more valuable than money of any kind and riches. Okay? Wisdom and understanding. Highlighted 17. The highway of the upright avoids evil. One who guards his way protects his life. Okay? Avoid evil. Just that simple. Avoid evil. Stay away from those protests. Don't argue with people on the internet. Just avoid it. It protects your life. At 18, we went over with verse 5. They go together. Yeah, proud, being prideful. All right? The more proud you are, the more pride you have, you're going to fall. Highlighted 20. To one who understands a matter, the one who understands a matter finds success, and the one who trusts in the Lord will be happy. I like that part. The one who trusts in the Lord will be happy. How do you be happy? Trust in the Lord. Okay? He will take care of you. And I highlighted this one word because we looked it up. Insight is a fountain of life for its possessor. Okay? Insight. Do a whole study on insight, couldn't you? And this is important. 23. The heart of a wise person instructs his mouth. It adds learning to his speech. Instruct your mouth. Okay? Know when to shut up. Sometimes you can say a lot by not saying anything. Okay? And if you're going to say something, go to 24. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the taste, and health to the body. Yeah, you can read these together. The heart of a wise person instructs his mouth. It adds learning to his speech. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the taste, and health to the body. Right? Cool how those go together. 28. A contrary person spreads conflict, and a gossip separates close friends. Right? Gossips. Gossips are usually people that tell you of somebody else's problems to detract from their problems that they're trying to hide. Okay? And sometimes it's just loneliness, okay? Because nobody talks to them and they want to spread gossip and be the center of attention for a while. God hates that, by the way. Okay? And 32, something we can all dwell on, huh? Patience is better than power. And controlling one's emotions is better than capturing a city. All right? Can you control your emotions? Not always hard. You get patience if you ask for it. You get patience by learning to be patient. You know, it's not just a thing. Bing, you're patient. Okay? Waiting. So, there you have it. That's Proverbs 16 for May 16th. We'll just keep doing this. I think through the Bible in a year, we're going to find out what happens to David today. Samuel, he was fighting with his kids, and grown kids, and now they're trying to take everything away from him. So I'm going to see what happens there. Stay tuned for that later on today. But give us a like if you think about it. Catch up on any you may have missed. But until next time, stay humble. Remember, instruct your mouth. Good stuff. See you later.